Welcome. Today we journey to Nauru, a tiny Pacific island with a story unlike any other. Here, immense wealth and devastating loss are etched into the land itself. In 2025, Nauru stands as a testament to resilience and the consequences of human choices. Join me as we uncover the hidden truths of this remarkable place. Let our expedition into the soul of Nauru begin. Nauru is the third smallest country on Earth, just 21 square kilometers, a speck of land surrounded by the endless blue of the Pacific. From above, it looks almost like a forgotten jewel, set adrift in a vast ocean, its borders defined by the meeting of land and sea. It's a single community adrift in the Pacific, where the horizon stretches unbroken in every direction, and the world feels both infinite and incredibly close. Imagine knowing nearly everyone in your country, where a walk to the store means greeting friends and family, and national news is often just the latest story shared over a backyard fence. Here, the ocean is always within reach, a constant presence shaping daily life. There are no rivers, no mountains, just the island, the sky, and the sea. The land is flat, ringed by coral reefs, and the horizon is a seamless blend of blue and green. Life here is intimate. Every action ripples through the community. In a place this small, everyone's story matters and every celebration or hardship is shared. The island is not just home, it's identity, history, and future all on a tiny canvas. Generations have lived and grown here, their lives woven into the fabric of the land. To visit Nauru is to step into a world where boundaries blur between individual, community, and nation. The sense of belonging is immediate, and the warmth of the people is unforgettable. Its significance isn't in its size but in the depth of its stories. Elders pass down legends and memories, keeping the island's spirit alive through generations. Picture this island as a universe for its people, where the edge of the country is always a short walk away. You can cross from one shore to the other in less than an hour, yet every step reveals a new layer of life. The sound of the ocean is a constant companion, a gentle reminder of both isolation and connection to the wider world. From this unique perspective, Nauru's extraordinary tales unfold, stories of resilience, unity, and the enduring bond between people and place. In the 1970s, Nauru was among the world's richest nations per capita, thanks to phosphate, ancient seabird droppings turned to gold. This tiny island, once a remote speck in the Pacific, suddenly found itself at the center of global attention. The discovery and extraction of phosphate transformed Nauru's fortunes almost overnight, bringing unimaginable wealth to its people. Phosphate mining brought luxury and prosperity, tax-free living, free education, and even a national airline. Nauruans enjoyed imported cars, lavish homes, and shopping sprees that rivaled those in the world's richest cities. For a brief moment, it seemed as if paradise had truly been found. But the wealth came at a cost. The island's interior was stripped bare, leaving a barren moonscape. The relentless mining carved deep scars into the land, turning lush forests into a wasteland of jagged rocks and dust. The heart of Nauru was hollowed out, its natural beauty sacrificed for short-term gain. As phosphate ran out, so did the money. The once bustling processing plants fell silent, and the island's economy began to unravel. Poor investments sealed the nation's fate. Hopes of sustaining wealth through overseas ventures crumbled, leaving Nauru with little to show for its riches. The collapse was swift, luxury faded, and the island was left scarred and impoverished. Once prized possessions gathered dust, and the dreams of prosperity vanished almost as quickly as they had arrived. Today, the jagged limestone pinnacles stand as haunting reminders of lost paradise. These stark formations are monuments to a time when the island's future was traded for fleeting wealth. Nauru's story is a cautionary tale. True wealth lies in sustainability, not just riches. Efforts to restore the land and rebuild the community are slow, but they offer a glimmer of hope for future generations. The land's health, cultural endurance, and foresight are the real treasures. Nauruans now look to their traditions and the ocean for resilience and renewal. The lesson is written in stone: prosperity without care leads to ruin. The scars of the past are a permanent reminder of choices made in haste. Nauru's past warns us all. It urges us to value our environment and heritage, and to think beyond the promise of quick riches. The scars remain, but so does hope. With care, resilience, and wisdom, Nauru's people continue to seek a new beginning amid the echoes of paradise lost. Most countries have a capital city, a single place where government, culture and history converge. But Nauru, a tiny island nation in the Pacific, stands out as a remarkable exception. Here you won't find a city officially designated as the capital, and on most maps, there's simply a blank space where a capital should be. Instead, government functions are spread across several districts, with Yaren serving as the de facto capital, hosting parliament and key offices, but never officially recognized as such. There's no law or constitution naming it the capital, just a practical arrangement that evolved over time. There's no grand city hall, no mayor presiding over a bustling metropolis, just a close-knit community where power is decentralized and daily life continues at a relaxed island pace. In a sense, the entire island acts as the capital, with government, culture and community spread throughout, reinforcing Nauru's unique identity as one interconnected society rather than a collection of separate cities. This arrangement echoes the island's ancient division into 12 tribal territories, each with its own traditions and significance, yet all united as one nation. For Nauruans, national identity is deeply tied to the whole island, not to a single city or district. Every neighborhood, every family, and every tradition contributes to the nation's sense of self. Visitors may find this disorienting, expecting a capital to anchor their journey, but for Nauruans, it's a powerful lesson in cultural perspective and the meaning of community. Nauru challenges our assumptions about what a country should be, showing that a nation's heart can beat just as strongly without a single central city. Here, the heart of the nation beats everywhere, across every district, in every gathering, and through every shared moment. Nauru is a nation all heart with no single center, reminding us that unity can thrive without boundaries or borders. In Nauru, the ultimate road trip is a 19-kilometer loop around the entire country. You can circle the island in under an hour, with the Pacific on one side and daily life on the other. The road is the nation's lifeline, connecting every district and family. It's not a highway, but a community thoroughfare. People walk, ride, and wave as you pass. The journey reveals the narrow coastal plain where most people live, squeezed between ocean and the mined-out interior. The contrast between vibrant coast and barren topside is striking. Completing the lap, you've seen a whole country, its pulse, its scale, its beauty. It's a road trip like no other. Nauru's world fits in a single perfect loop. Nauru's phosphate boom left deep environmental scars. The island's heart, once lush forest, is now a desolate plateau, topside, covering 80% of the land. Jagged limestone pinnacles remain where phosphate was stripped away. The loss of soil and vegetation devastated biodiversity and water retention. Much of the land is now infertile, a stark reminder of prosperity's cost. Efforts to reclaim the land are slow and expensive, but vital for the future. The devastation weighs heavily on the nation's psyche, a collective grief for what was lost. Nauru's struggle mirrors global challenges. How do we balance development and preservation? The silent pinnacles offer a warning. Take too much, and we lose part of ourselves. The scars are a lesson for us all. Nauru faces a severe health crisis, among the world's highest rates of obesity and type 2 diabetes. The roots lie in the phosphate era, when traditional diets gave way to imported processed foods. Western foods became symbols of prosperity, but brought devastating health consequences. Today, public health campaigns encourage a return to traditional eating and more activity. Change is slow, especially when healthy food is costly and hard to obtain. Nauru's health crisis is a lesson in how rapid economic change can reshape a society. True prosperity is about health, sustainability, and balance. Nauru uses the Australian dollar, no need for currency exchange here. This practical choice reflects deep ties with Australia, Nauru's key partner in trade and aid. Using the Australian dollar brings stability, but also economic dependence. Nauru can't control its own monetary policy. Its fate is linked to decisions made in Sydney. For visitors, it's convenient and familiar. For Nauru, it's a trade-off convenience for sovereignty. Even a coin tells a story of history and connection. Water is precious in Nauru. There are no rivers or lakes, only the vast ocean and porous limestone beneath. Rainwater harvesting is essential. Nearly every home has a tank to catch what falls from the sky. Droughts are frequent, and tanks can run low. A desalination plant turns seawater into drinking water, but it's costly and energy-intensive. The island's water supply is vulnerable to technical failures and climate change. Every drop is valued. Conservation is a way of life. Nauruans adapt with resilience, making the most of limited resources. Their daily struggle is a lesson in resourcefulness. For many, water is a hard-won treasure. Nauru's story reminds us not to take life's essentials for granted. Nauru's recent history includes a controversial chapter as host to Australia's offshore asylum seeker processing center. In exchange for financial aid, Nauru housed thousands of asylum seekers, making the island a focal point of global debate. The centers drew criticism for their conditions and the psychological toll on detainees. For Nauru, the arrangement was an economic lifeline after phosphate's collapse, but it also brought negative attention and complex ethical dilemmas. The policy has ended, but its legacy remains, a sensitive topic for Nauruans and former detainees alike. This chapter reveals the difficult choices small nations face to survive. Global politics played out on a tiny island stage. Nauru is one of the world's least visited countries, a true frontier for adventurous travelers. Its remoteness and lack of tourism infrastructure keep it authentic and untouched. There are no resorts or tour buses, just raw beauty and genuine welcomes. The coastline is dramatic with hidden coves and clear waters. Exploring by foot or bike offers intimate encounters with land and people. Accommodation is simple, but the experience is rich in authenticity. Nauru offers not just a vacation, but an education in resilience and history. Sustainable tourism could be a path forward, bringing cultural exchange and new hope. For those seeking the unknown, Nauru is a final, compelling challenge. Our journey through Nauru ends here. We've witnessed its riches, scars, and enduring spirit. Nauru's story is a lesson in resilience, caution, and hope. If this journey moved you, subscribe and share your thoughts below. Until next time, travel with wonder.